Hello guys, welcome to CS Tech Solution. Today's is learn in AWS DevOps. Today's is learn as a 3.1 is a Jenkins and the 3.1.3 is Jenkins environment variables in Jenkins, and first is Jenkins underscore home, and the Jenkins underscore homes is main directories, and whereas Jenkins is stores configurations files as plugins, as job data and the logs. And the examples as echo and dollar signs, and the Jenkins underscore home is a capital letter to write, and output is slash as a where slash lib slash Jenkins as to show. Second is build underscore number, as build underscore numbers is represent the current build numbers of Jacqueline's job. And the examples as echo and the dollars, and the build underscore number is a capital letter. So the output is a 25 is the build numbers. Third is job names, as job underscore names is stores names of Jacqueline's jobs that is currently as a runnings, and the examples as a echo and the dollars, and the job underscore name is a capital. So the output is my project underscore as a build. Fourth command is a workspace. A workspace is directly is where Jacqueline stores project files and files as a running as build. And examples as echo and the dollars as a workspace is a capital letters. So the output is the path is so as a slash where slash lib slash Jacqueline slash workspace, and slash as a my project is a project names. And the fifth is git underscore commit, as git underscore commit is the constant the as git commit id is has and use in the current build. And the examples as echo and the dollars as git underscore commit, and the output is this, and as code has to gives like has code has to gives in git commit IDs. Sixth command is a build underscore URL, as a build underscore URL is provide web URLs of current Jacqueline's as build, and the example as echo and the dollars and the build underscore URL. So the output is URL has to show like http colon the double slash localhost colon the 8080 and slash as a job slash my project, and as a build numbers is slash, and the 25 is a build numbers and the slash. Seventh is a node underscore name. Node underscore names is so names of Jacqueline's node as agent and the servers, and where his build is running. And the examples as a echo and the dollars as a node underscore name, and the output is so as a node names is a masters. Other as a 3.1 Jacqueline's inside. Thus as a 3.1.4 is a Jacqueline's pipelines as a declarative. As a definitions, declarative pipelines is Jacqueline's is a structured way to as a defined a build, test, and as a deployment process in a Jacqueline's file, and it the use as predefined the syntax to organize the task into stages like checkouts and the build, test, and the deploy. And the examples as pipelines, and inside the curly brace as the agent any, and inside environment and the curly braces inside the app underscore env is a capital letters equals single quotes as a production, and curly braces overs and inside as a stage, and the curly braces as the stage counts and as a brackets and single quotes as a checkout, and counts close and as a bracket close and the curly braces as a step, and curly braces inside the git and the single quotes as a path has to give as the https colons double slash github.com slash as yours and hyphen the repo.git, and as curly braces overs and step curly braces as overs, and as a stage and counts the as a single quotes as a build, and brackets close and the curly braces as a step, and as a curly braces inside the sh command, and as a single quotes MVN as a clean the package, and single quotes over as a curly braces over, and as stages curly braces as a over, and another stage is counts and single quotes inside the test, and single quotes over and the brackets over, and the curly braces and inside the step, and as a curly braces as a sh command, and single quotes mv and as a test, and all the counts as close, and after the stage another stage is counts as a brackets and the single quotes as a deploy, and the brackets overs, and as curly braces inside steps, and curly braces as sh, and the single quotes as scp, and the target slash as a star dot jar, and the users at the rate as a server, and the colon slash as a deploy slash, and single quotes over, and all the curly braces as over, and as a stages main stage, and the pipeline is all the curly braces as over. And fifth topics is Jacqueline's pipelines is scripted. First is to, and as Jacqueline's pipelines as a declarative has to know, and after as a scripted. As a scripted pipelines in Jacqueline's is pipelines is writing using the grooving Groovy scriptings that provide more flexibilities and the controls over build a process, and it allow developers to define the customs logics for a stage such as checkout, build, test, and the deployment, and the examples are node and the curly braces inside stage, and the brackets and the single quotes inside the checkout, and counts overs, and as the curly braces inside git, and the git path, and the single quotes as the https colon the double slash github.com slash the your underscore as a your dash as a repo.git, and the curly braces over. Another stage is counts as a build, and curly braces inside the sh, and the single quotes as a mv and as a clean the package, and the curly brace over. Other stage as a stage is a test, and the curly braces inside the sh, and the single quotes mv and as a test, and the curly braces over. Other stage is counts the single quotes as a deploy, and counts close, and the curly braces inside the sh, and the single quotes as a scp as a target slash the star dot jar, and the users underscore as a at the rate server colon the slash deploy slash, and curly braces over, and node curly braces as over. And the output of the example as started by the user's admin, and the stage once is a checkout, as cloning repositories as a https colon the double slash github.com slash the your dash as a repo.git, and stage colons as a build, as running the mvns is clean the package, and build as successfully. as the stage colons as the test is running, the MVN is test and the test is passed, and as a stage colons as a deploy, as a copyings as the target slash the app dot jars and to the servers and colons as a slash deploy slash, and as a finish colons as a success. Jacqueline's as a six subtopics is Jacqueline's webhooks is GitHub examples as examples of the setup step. First, as a go to your GitHub repositories and the settings and the webhooks, and second is click add webhooks, and third step is add a payload URLs as http colon the double slash as Jacqueline's slash URL and slash as a GitHub dash as a webhook and slash. And fourth command is select content type as application slash JSON. And fifth is a choice just as push the event, and sixth and last is click add webhooks and as a push a new code to repositories to test it. And the output of examples as after the pushing the code to the GitHub, and the Jacqueline is automatically as a start and built and started by GitHub as pushed by the developers, and as clowning's repositories and HTTPS and double slash as github.com and slash yours underscore repo dot git, and as a building the project, and as a finished colons as a success message to show. Thank you guys to watch the videos. Please subscribe the channel, on the notification and bell icon.